Okay, so welcome everyone. So just gonna recap on the props that we need for today. So your alpha ball and your yoga tune-up balls. And if you don't have these, you can just use a couple of tennis balls. Have a strap or a belt, a couple of blocks, and your bolster. So go ahead and lay down on your mat and get comfy. So make sure you're warm enough. If you've got a blanket close by, that might be good so that you can stay cozy. And just have a block and your tune-up balls and your strap handy, so within arm's reach. And if you've got a bolster, you can slide that under the thigh side of your knees. And just take a few breaths and settle into your mat. So take this time to begin to relax your body, to take your gaze inside your body, to your inner space. Allow your mind to become quiet. And begin to focus on your breathing. Just gently inhaling and exhaling, just allowing the breath to be natural. Let the breath breathe you, like nature breathing you. And feeling the sensation of breath in your body, noticing how the breath moves your body. Sensation of breath at the tips of your nostrils, at your throat, your chest, your abdomen. Feeling the whole body breathing, all of your cells breathing. And feel your bones becoming heavy. Feel the muscles softening away from the bones. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Relax your jaw. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Feeling connected to your body. Feeling connected to your heart and your mind. So becoming a silent witness to your whole being. And take a moment and connect with everyone that's participating at this time in this class. Feel all of our hearts connected. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Hold for a second at the top, and then open the mouth. Exhale it all through the mouth with a sigh. And 2 more times on your own. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling it all through the mouth. And keeping this connection with your whole being for the next 60 minutes. And we'll begin with the tune-up balls. So you can take your block and place the block under your head, and then take your tune-up balls in their tote and place them on top of the block between your head and the block. So the tune-up balls are going into the two indentations at the base of the skull. So these 2 points here, two little indentations at the top of your neck where your neck meets your skull. Bend the knees. You can move the bolster out of the way if you like. If that's getting in your way. So just adjust the balls, the tune-up balls, into a spot at the back of your head where it feels like you're getting some release. So let's take 3 abdominal breaths here. And just let your body adapt, get used to the balls being here. And if anything doesn't feel right, or for whatever reason you need to take the balls out from under your head, please do so. Good. And then start to move your head over to the right, adding a little more pressure to the right side of your neck, and then back to center, and then over to the left. So just adding a little more weight to different parts of your neck muscles. And if the balls start to sort of walk up the back of your head, you can hold the balls in place here and just continue to shake the head no very slowly, and feel free to linger on one side or the other if it feels good. So this should feel good, not too intense, but definitely you should feel some sensation here. And remember to breathe. Okay, and then come back to center and let's nod the head yes. So just tilt the chin in towards the chest a little and then lift the chin up, and you can do this at whatever pace suits you. Slow or speeding it up a little bit. And let's integrate these two movements. So you can turn your head over to the right and then add a nod to your head. So just getting a little deeper into the muscles here. And then when you've had enough on this side, come back to center, turn your head to the left. And then when you get to the bottom of the turn of your head, you can start to nod the head yes. We'll stay here for another minute or so. So just keep rocking your head from side to side, adjusting the balls as needed. And remembering to breathe. So especially if you're using tennis balls, definitely you'll have to hold these in place because there isn't a tote holding them together. Okay, good. And then you can lift your head, take the tune-up balls out, just let your head rest on the block for a moment. Just take a breath here. And then you can take the block out. And we'll use the tune-up balls again for the rhomboids, so the muscles on either side of your spine. So keep them in the tote. And you can stay laying on your back. I'm just going to show you where the balls are going to start. So just while you're on your back, just tuck the balls to about here. So it's pretty much just where you can reach. So positioning the balls just right at the tops of the shoulder blades. Interlace the fingers behind the head, lift your hips up, and then we'll just pull with the feet. So as you pull, the balls go up a little higher your back. As you push, the balls go down the back. So just keep going with that action and massage out your upper back. Should feel really good, hopefully. So continuing to breathe, just going up to the tops of your shoulders and about mid scapula. Rolling out tension in your back. And let's do one more up and one more down. Good. Release the hips. Take the tune-up balls out. Just place them over to the side. Relax the legs. Just take a breath here and pause and just feel the release in your back. Good, and then find your alpha ball. Bend the knees, place the feet flat on the floor, lift up your hips, and we'll slide the ball to the right of your spine, just above the pelvis. So the ball is going into your QL here, your quadratus lumborum. So right above the pelvis and to the right of the spine. And again, we'll just take 3 abdominal breaths here and let the muscles start to accept the ball into the body. And when you feel a little opening, kind of release, maybe the hips get a little closer towards the floor, you can go ahead and straighten the right leg. And then just shift the weight of your body from side to side so that you're rocking from side to side along the fibers of the muscle. And your knee can sway from right to left as you move from side to side. And then we'll move in the opposite direction. So pressing down with the right foot as if you're stepping on the gas. So step on the gas and release, step on the gas and release. And so now the ball is moving up and down. And you can go slow, you can speed it up. Just do what feels right for you. Don't forget to breathe. And then carefully bend the right knee, place the foot on the floor, lift the hips, take the ball out, and release your hips to the floor. Widen the feet, let the knees come together, and take a breath. And let's do the other side. Lift the hips, place the ball to the left of the spine, just above the iliac crest, above your pelvis, and 3 abdominal breaths here. And maybe you felt a little letting go and then straighten the left leg and gently, carefully moving the body from side to side, rocking across the ball. And just giving your low back a nice massage. You can get really tense and bound up down there. Focusing on the breathing, letting go lots of breath. Okay, and then come back to center, and then we'll do the opposite direction. So up and down, press down with the left foot and release. So you're rocking on your heel. Okay, and then come to stillness. Bend the left leg, lift the hips, and take the alpha ball out. And let the legs be long. Relax here, take a breath. And let's hug the knees in towards the chest and stretch out those muscles that we've just been massaging. So rock from side to side. Make some circles with your knees and circles the other way. Good. And then we'll reach the arms above the head. Reach the feet away from the body. So nice long body. Lengthen through the spine. And we'll come into Banana Asana. So we'll stretch the left side first. Start to walk your feet over to the right. So the bottom right-hand corner of your mat. Just keep walking the feet over until you feel a pull in your left waist, left hip. And then start to move your upper body the same way. So moving the upper body over to the right. Option to catch opposite elbows. You can catch a wrist. You can let the arms just rest unbound above the head. Option to cross your left ankle over your right. And breathe. Relaxing your neck. Relax the shoulders. And just notice if there's anywhere that you can soften a little bit more, making the pose a little more passive. Feeling a nice stretch from the outer left leg through the hip, the waist, the intercostal muscles, up to the shoulder. Keeping your awareness on your breathing. And feeling your low belly rise and fall with your breath. Just breathing normally, following the rhythm of your breath. Notice if any tension has started to come back into the body and just relax, let go of tension. Feeling spacious and free. Let's take 2 more breaths. Uncross your ankles if they're crossed, starting to move the legs back to center, and then move your upper body back to center. Bend the knees and hug your knees in towards your chest. Release the low back. Making any movements that feel good and help to release your back. And let's do the other side. So first begin with stretching the spine nice and long. Reach through the fingertips, reach through the heels, and start to walk the feet over to the left. And then move the shoulders, the head, the arms, walking the upper body over to the left as well. Finding a comfortable arm position. And breathing here. Relax your neck. Relax the face. If you like, you can cross your right ankle over the left. Stretching the whole right side of your body. Watching the sensation. And watching the opening, the lengthening, and the relaxation in your body. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. If ever your arms start to go tingly or numb, you can always release the arms down alongside the body until you're ready to come back up. Feel free to wiggle a little deeper into the pose if your body has opened up. Let's take 3 more breaths. And carefully uncross the ankles, bring the legs slowly back to center. Then move your upper body back to center. Reach the arms, lengthen the spine, and then hug the knees in towards the chest. Release your low back, rock from side to side. And make circles with your knees one way and circles with the knees the other way. Good. Release the feet to the floor, find your strap, and hug the right knee in towards your chest. Lengthen the left leg along the floor and rotate the right ankle a few times one way and a few times the other way. And then find your strap. Loop the strap around the bottom of the right foot. Extend the heel to the sky. And the left leg can be bent if you like, if this is enough of a stretch. Otherwise, you can straighten the left leg. And slide the hands down your strap so that your shoulders are resting on your mat, and maybe even the elbows. So making this as passive as you can, even though you are using your arms, the strength in your arms to hold the strap. Feel your spine long. Feel the upper back melting into the mat. And breathe into the hamstrings of your right leg, in the back of the knee, the calf. And take both ends of the strap into the left hand. Use your right thumb into your right frontal hip crease and guide the right foot over to the left, keeping both hips on the floor and feeling a nice pull through the outer right hip, right leg. The right or the left leg can be relaxed. Send your right hip down towards the bottom of your mat to keep the hips level. Inhale the leg back to center. Switch your hands. Right hand catches the strap. Left hand comes onto your left frontal hip bone and guide the right foot out to the right. See if you can keep your right foot parallel to the floor, the outside edge of the foot parallel to the floor. And if your left hip starts to pop off the floor, you've gone too far, just back it up a little bit. And breathe. Your next inhale, slowly start to bring the foot back up. Bend your knee, release the strap, and relax the leg. And take a few breaths. Bend both the knees. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. And rotate the ankle a few times, clearing any energy out of the joint. And rotate the ankle a few times the other way. And find your strap. Place it around the ball or the arch of the left foot, extend the right leg long. Option to keep the left or the right leg bent as well. And then you slide the hands down the strap so that your arms are resting on the floor. And focus on your breath. Focus on the stretch in the back of the left leg. Relax any tension in the shoulders, in the neck, in the head and the face, the jaw. And then move the both ends of the strap into the right hand. Left thumb comes into the left frontal hip crease. Send the left hip down in space and let the leg drift across the body, not too far, and breathe here. Inhale the leg back to center. Switch your hands. Right hand comes to your right frontal hip bone. And guide the left leg out to the left, feeling a nice pull from your groin to your inner knee. Relax the right leg. And you can rest your left elbow on the floor for a little more support. And breathe. Feeling your low belly rise and fall with every cycle of breath. Slowly bring the leg back up. Bend your knee, release the strap, and relax with both legs long along the floor. And just feel the release in your body. Bend the knees, roll over to one side, and slowly press yourself up into a seated position. So we'll come into butterfly. So grab both your blocks. You have the option of using your bolster underneath your legs if you like. So bring the feet in front of you, soles of the feet are together. Feet are away from the body, a nice long diamond shape in the legs. You might even need something underneath your hips if you're tipping back and not able to sit right up on the sit bones. So use something under your hips if needed. Inhale into the spine. get long, and then exhale, start to round from the tailbone. Walk the hands forward and turn the palms to face up. They can rest on your hands, or the hands can rest on the feet or in front of the feet. Option to simply hang in space, or you can slide a block underneath your forehead so that you feel more supported. And breathe. And just noticing where you feel the stretch in the body. Maybe you feel this in your hips, in your hamstrings, your outer legs, the low back, upper back. And just witnessing where you feel sensation. Relax your face. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe reducing the height of your block if you're using a block. Relax your whole head, the neck, the arms. Relax your legs and all the muscles around your hips. Relax the muscles on either side of your spine. Maybe take the block right out for the last minute or so of the pose, and just let your body hang in space, breathing normally in and out through the nose. Take 2 more deep breaths. Turn the palms to face down. Start to push the floor away from you, walking the hands back in slowly. And bring the knees together. Release the knees. Give your legs a little shake. And then come and lay down on your back and have a block close by. And take a moment and just feel the rebound of your forward fold and relax. Bend the knees, place the feet on the floor, and lift your hips up. Slide your hips over to the right, lower the hips down, bring your feet together, cross the right leg over the left leg as if you're sitting in a chair, cross-legged, and then start to bring the knees over to the left. You can use a block to rest underneath your legs if that feels comfortable. You don't need to use support, but it's sometimes nice to start with support first. And then bring your arms into a T shape or into cactus shape arms. And wringing out the spine, wringing out your belly, opening across your low back. Aiming to keep the right shoulder on the floor if possible, or at least going in that direction. Feel the breath in your belly and relax the belly, soften the belly. Soften the legs and the feet to the toes. Soften your chest. Relax the jaw. An option to look toward the right fingertips if that feels comfortable for your neck. If you're using a prop under the legs, you can see what it's like to take it out if you like. Just an option. Take 3 more breaths. And slowly start to bring the knees back to center. Uncross your legs, bring the hips back to center. And stretch the body long. Reset. And we'll do the other side. So move your block to your right side and bend the knees, lift the hips, slide your hips over to the left, lower the hips down, join the feet, and cross your left leg over your right, and start to move your legs over to the right, maybe starting with a block or a bolster, resting underneath your leg. So use as much support as you like. Arms come into your cactus shape or T shape. An option to look away from the knees to complete the twist. Let your body sink into the pose. And see where you can relax. Relaxing the feet, the legs, belly, spine. Relax your heart space. Relax your forehead. Notice how your body is feeling, and maybe if it wants to come a little deeper into the twist, you can take your prop out. Maybe not. Just listening to what your body needs. Relaxing the inner thighs. Breathing from the low belly. Take 2 more breaths. And carefully start to uncross your legs and slowly bring the knees back to center. Bring your hips back to center and stretch your body long. And hug your knees in towards your chest. Release the low back. Give your low back a little massage in whatever way feels good for you. And then we'll take happy baby. So separate the knees, bring the heels up so that they're on top of the knees, and then either hooking your elbows behind the knees or catching higher up the legs, or maybe even catching the outside edges of your feet and draw the knees down towards your armpits. So the tops of the thighs are descending towards the floor on either side of your rib cage. An unloaded squat, feeling the sensation in your hips and in your spine. Relax your face, relax the shoulders. And let's release. So release the heels to the sky and just let your legs be airbound for a moment, and you can rotate your wrists and, or not your wrists, your ankles, rotating them the other way. And point and flex the feet. Give your feet a little shake. Bend and straighten the knees. Maybe bicycle your legs a little. Take a breath in through the nose. Release it through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And last time, inhale. Exhale. Bend one knee, then the other. And we'll come into Shavasana. So find a blanket if you're feeling cool. Slide a bolster underneath your legs. Use a cushion under your head if you've got one. And get comfortable and warm. And we'll take the next few minutes to relax completely. So let the arms be away from the body. Make sure you're not touching any props around you. Relax the feet and the knees. And feel the support of whatever is underneath you. The earth, your bolster, your pillow. Feel the weight of your body on the earth, surrendering the whole weight of your body to the earth. Letting yourself be absorbed down into the ground. Feel your body dissolving, letting go, releasing. And for the next few minutes, simply forget that you have a body at all. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Begin to come back into your body, come back into the room that you're in. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, waking up the body gently. Rock your head from side to side. Rotate your wrists and ankles a few times one way and a few times the other way. Bend the knees. Place your feet on your bolster if you're using one. Push the bolster away from you and give your body one last long stretch. Interlacing the fingers, turning the palms away from you and reaching on the inhale and softening on the exhale. Bend your knees. Roll over to your side. Pause on your side for a moment. And slowly start to press yourself back up into a comfortable seated position. Hands resting comfortably on your lap. Close your eyes and feel the breath in your body, animating your body, and feeling that vitality, life force energy. Feeling connected to ourselves, feeling connected to one another, and feeling connected to everyone on the planet as one. Let's rub the hands together briskly. Create a little heat between your palms and cup your hands over your eyes. Release the hands down the face and the neck, back to your heart. Lift up your heart and feel your heart shining lots of love, lots of light out into the world. It's needed so much right now. So feel that strongly in your heart, sending out as much love as you can, as much light as you can, as much joy. And taking this feeling in your heart, this feeling in your body with you off your mat and into the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.